Alright guys, Mikey here from Mikey's Iron Rage. And guys, I got one hell of a comparison video yet again for use today. And we're going to do it on 2001 Mr. Olympia runner-up, Jay Cutler, versus 2019 Mr. Olympia winner, Brandon Curry, in the ultimate Mr. Olympia comparison video. So guys, I thought this would be a great comparison because we got Brandon Curry at the 2019 Mr. Olympia, where in my opinion, he looked great. Not as good as the 2019 Arnold Classic, but it was definitely a great performance by Brandon Curry. Then on the other side of the coin, we got 2001 Jay Cutler, where in my opinion, this was the best Jay Cutler to ever step foot on a bodybuilding stage. He just fucking nailed it. At 5'9", 250 pounds, it was the perfect weight. Because he usually comes in heavier. Years after the 2001 Mr. Olympia, Jay was just too big. Sometimes coming in at 265 pounds, which is way too heavy. And then his upper body ends up overpowering his legs. Even though his legs are big, his upper body's even bigger. So he was never really in balance. That's why he was so good in 2001 and 2009, because his physique was in balance. But I digress. So guys, let's see who was really better, because this is going to be a close one to say the least. So guys, without any further ado, let's get it on. And we got the first pose of the night, guys, the front relaxed. And you guys know I always try to start off with the front relaxed if I can, and this is no different. And I'm going to go with Jay Cutler. Now, if this was 2019 Arnold Classic Brandon Curry, I'd go with Brandon Curry. I don't know what happened to Brandon at the 2019 Mr. Olympia compared to the 2019 Arnold Classic. His lats are not flaring out nowhere near as they were flaring out at the 2019 Arnold Classic. And his midsection was a little bit tighter at the Arnold Classic, especially in this pose. So all in all, I am going to go with Jay Cutler, because Jay Cutler's lats are flaring out so much more. He's got such a tighter midsection. Well, not such a tighter midsection, but such a deeply cut midsection. Great quads. So all in all, Jay Cutler's going to get the first point for the front relaxed. Off to the next pose. So we got the front lat spread. And how can I go against Brandon Curry in the front lat spread? My fucking God. He is as wide as a 747 jumbo jet, right guys? Look at how big he is. Now, if only his legs were just a tad bigger, he would look fucking crazy in that pose. Jay looks good, but his midsection's kind of protruding a little bit, giving him a shittier V-taper. So I am going to go with Brandon Curry, because I think Brandon Curry just looks a little bit better, and the silhouette looks just a little bit better. Alright guys, now we got the crab most muscular, and I never liked Brandon Curry in this pose. Actually, at the 2019 Arnold Classic, he looked bigger in this pose. He filled the pose out so much better, and I know I keep making references to the 2019 Arnold Classic, but I mean, that was the pinnacle for Brandon Curry in my opinion. So all in all though, Jay Cutler is going to get the point there. Alright guys, now we got the side chest shot. And I think Brandon Curry's going to take this one. He's got more striations to the side chest. I think his side chest is popping a little bit more. Jay's chest might be a tad bigger, but the silhouette and everything else just looks a little bit better on Brandon Curry. He's just more vascular and a little drier in my opinion. Jay don't look too dry in the side chest pose. So Brandon Curry's going to take the point. Alright guys, now we got the ab and thigh, and this was probably the hardest pose for me to judge, guys, out of this whole comparison video. Because, I don't know, Brandon Curry does look really good. He's got a great V-taper and a really tight midsection. But Jay Cutler, my God, his ab and thigh pose in 2001 was fucking fantastic. And then he's got those fucking deeply cut abs, great obliques, unbelievable serratus, big chest. So I'm going to go with Jay Cutler. And even though you can't see his quads are even a lot better. So Jay Cutler's going to get the point. Alright guys, now we got the side tricep, and I say it all the time, it looks like Brandon Curry is using oil in those triceps. They're just way too smooth looking, just very artificial looking, so I'm going to go with Jay Cutler. Now, even if he wasn't using oil or whatever, Jay Cutler's still got a way better side tricep than Brandon Curry. That's one of Brandon Curry's shittiest poses, the side tricep. Jay's side tricep's nice and thick, nice and deeply cut, and I think the silhouette looks a little better, so Jay Cutler's going to grab the point there. Alright guys, now we got the rear lat spread, and look at how fucking wide Brandon Curry is. I say it all the time. Like I said before, in the front lat spread, he's super wide, and then the rear lat spread, he's even wider looking. It's just unbelievable. His traps look a little weird, But he is going to get the point. I mean, he's just so much wider than Jay. His traps are thicker and better than Jay. And I think his lower back is even better than Jay. Jay's hams and glutes are a little bit better, but Brandon Curry's going to take the point. All right, guys, now we got the front double bicep and the last pose of the night. And I'm going to give Jay Cutler the point. Jay Cutler's arms are bigger, and Jay Cutler's not using any oil. I'm telling you guys, go back to the 2019 Arnold Classic and look at Brandon Curry's arms. His arms could not grow that much in 6 months. There's no way. There's absolutely no way his arms can grow that much in 6 months. But I digress. So Jay Cutler's going to get the point for the front double bicep because his arms are bigger, and I just think he looks a little bit better. All right, guys, this is the last pose of the night, the rear double bicep. I'm sorry, guys, I thought the front double bicep was the last pose of the night, but the rear double bicep's the last pose of the night, and I'm going to go with Brandon Curry because I think Brandon Curry has better traps. I think Jay looks a little sloppy in the rear double bicep. As the years went on, it got better, but this ain't 2009 Jay Cutler because 2009 Jay Cutler had a ridiculous rear double bicep. But I am going to go with Brandon. Brandon's got better glutes in this pose and better hams in this pose. I just think that he just looks a little bit better, so Brandon's going to get the point there. All right, guys, so let's tally them up. We got Jay Cutler, the cut above the rest, with 5, and Brandon Curry with 4. But you know what? This was so close that it could have went either way. This could have went either way. But I really would love to see Brandon Curry at the 2019 Arnold Classic go up against this version of Jay Cutler. And I'm going to do that video next, I think. Or within the next couple of days so you guys can really see the difference. So guys, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Mikey's Iron Rage. Peace out, guys.